And dear all, I welcome all of you to your own YouTube channel, JK Students, where we are going to discuss about today's topic, that is 15 magical UPSC preparation tips on how to study for IAS, JKAS, and other competitive examinations. So, dear, first of all, we are going to discuss briefly some history pointers and some important points regarding this UPSC examination. My dear friends, the Indian Civil Services was the elite higher civil service of the British Empire in India between 1858 and 1947. Lord Warren Hastings laid the foundation of civil service and Charles Cornwallis reformed, modernized, and rationalized it. Hence, Charles Cornwallis is known as the father of civil service in India. Its members ruled more than 300 million Indians and were ultimately responsible for overseeing all government activities in the 250 districts that comprised British India. Present modern service was formed after the partition of India in 1947. It was Sardar Patil's vision that the civil service should strengthen cohesion and national unity. The Civil Service Examination is a nationwide competitive examination conducted by the Union Public Service Commission for a recruitment to various civil service of the Government of India, including the Indian Administrative Services, Indian Foreign Service, Indian Police Service, among others. It is conducted in two phases: a preliminary examination consisting of two objective type papers, general studies and aptitude test, and a main examination consisting of 9 papers of conventional essay type, followed by a personality test interview. From 2011 onwards, the preliminary examination, now popularly known as the Civil Services Aptitude Test (CSAT), officially it is still called a General Studies Paper First and Paper Second, which intends to focus on analytical abilities and understanding rather than the ability to memorize. The new pattern includes two papers of more of a 2 hours duration and 200 marks each, and these both papers have multiple choice objective type questions only. Paper first tests the candidate's knowledge on current events, history of the India and Indian national movement, Indian and world geography, Indian polity and governance, economic and social development, environmental ecology, biodiversity and climate change, and general science. Whereas paper 2 tests the candidate's proficiency in comprehension, interpersonal and communication skills, logical reasoning, analytical ability, decision making, and problem solving ability, with some basic numeracy, data interpretation, and general mental ability. Whereas the main examination is a written examination consisting of 9 papers, 2 qualifying and 7 for ranking purposes. Candidates who pass the qualifying papers are ranked according to marks obtained in the remaining 7 papers. A selected number of candidates are called for interview or a personality test at the Commission's discretion. There are 4 papers of general studies of 250 marks each, which comprises of Indian heritage, history and culture, geography of India and the world, Indian polity, constitution and governance, social issues, international relations, Indian economic development, biodiversity and environment, security and disaster management, as well as ethics, integrity and aptitude. The candidate will have to answer 2 papers of 250 marks each for a subject chosen for a list of optional subjects. 2 qualifying papers are of Indian language and English. The overwhelming share of general studies in the total scheme of examination warrants an extensive preparation of these subjects for getting qualified in the examination. Selection of optional subject is also very important in the overall context. So my dear friends, there are some scheme, some methods to crack civil service examinations. So for that, in today's discussion, we are going to get through these 15 magical UPSC preparation tips on how to study for IAS. Taking a brief introduction of this civil service examination, there are 24 services offered through civil service exam. The IAS, the Indian Administrative Service, and which is considered one of the most prestigious jobs in the country. And it is also, there is some misconception, it is a big myth that this examination can't be cracked, but everything is possible by dedication, by hard work, by smart study. So dear friends, Union Public Service Commission is a body under the Constitution of India which conducts the exams for the civil service. Almost 10 lakh aspirants enroll each year, while almost 5 lakh candidates appear for the exam. Prelims exam is conducted in June, while the mains exam is conducted in October, November, like that. So dear friends, making it brief, let us move on our topic, which is the 15 magical UPSC preparation tips on how to study for IAS. And going through this most prestigious exams in India, it's attempted by lakhs of people across the country every year. However, only a teeny fraction of them are able to fulfill their IAS ambitions. The IAS exam is not only challenging in terms of length of its syllabus, but it is also daunting because of its highly unpredictable nature. So, dear friends, if we take a brief look around the list of services offered by the Union Public Service Commission, sorry, we have Indian Administrative Service, we have Indian Foreign Service, we have Indian Police Service, we have Indian PNT Accounts and Finance Service, we have Audit and Accountants Service. These are categorized in the Group A. Indian Revenue Service, Indian Defence Account Service, Indian Revenue Service IT Group A, Indian Ordnance Factories Service Group A, which includes the Assistant Works Manager and Administration, Indian Postal Service Group A, Indian Civil Account Service Group A, Indian Railway Traffic Service Group A, Indian Railway Account Service Group A, Indian Railway Personnel Service Group A, Post of Assistant Security Commissioner and Railway Protection Force Group A, Indian Defence Estate Service Group A, Indian Informative Service Junior Grade Group A, Indian Trade Service Group A, Indian Cooperative Law Service Group A, Armed Forces Headquarters Service Group B, and Delhi, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Daman and Diu, and Nagra and Dadar Haveli Services Group B, Delhi, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Lakshadweep, Daman and Diu, and Dadra and Nagar Haveli Police Service Group B, Pondicherry Civil Service Group B, Pondicherry Police Service Group B. These are the services offered by the Union Public Service Commission in the UPSC examinations. Dear friends, continuing the main topic, that is the 15 magical UPSC preparation tips on how to study for IAS. The UPSC Civil Services exam is one of the most prestigious exams in India. It is attempted by lakhs of people across the country every year. However, only a teeny fraction of them are able to fulfill their IAS ambitions. The IAS exam is not only challenging in terms of the length of its syllabus, but it is also daunting because of its highly unpredictable nature. In this article, we you can get all the information you need on how to prepare for the UPSC exam and change your destiny. The UPSC exam cannot be cracked by being just a bookworm. The last stage in the UPSC exam process is the personality test round, wherein the UPSC board would interview the candidate for assessing his her personality and its suitability for a career in the services. This requires on all round development of the individual, apart from academic knowledge. And even in academics, the focus should not merely be on finishing the syllabus, but on constantly acquiring information and insight into the latest happenings, current affairs within the country and beyond is the most important thing should be noted. Uh, Now we are going to discuss the tip number first, which is to prepare yourself. So, dear friends, before trying to understand how to start preparing for UPSC at home, you should prepare yourself for the journey. Because mind is the best part which can take you to your destiny. You need your physical companionship too, because a sound body can lead you to your goals. Understand the UPSC exam pattern thoroughly and pace your IAS preparation accordingly. The UPSC exam has three stages, that is the prelims, mains, and the interview. If you are working and have decided not to quit your job, analyze how you would devote time for studies and chart a plan. Today, with a technology like the internet, it is possible to balance both preparation and a job with ease. Your consistency will help you, your time management will help you, use of internet positively, only and only positively. Even social media, we have search engines, even use of artificial intelligence. Current days, you can hear or you will be always listening about this artificial intelligence, its importance. This can help you guys a lot. Point number two, make a timetable to become an IAS officer. It is necessary to be like an officer with a well organized daily routine. You can yourself rate this point. If we go through the interviews of CSE crackers, they all had a well organized daily routine, a timetable, and a diary maintenance, which had helped them to achieve their goal. You should set a comfortable timetable before you prepare before your preparation and stick to it. Making a timetable will ease your preparation and make it more streamlined. With deadlines, you would work better and complete the syllabus faster. Analyze the IS subjects included in the syllabus and comprehend your strengths and weakness. Point number third, know the UPSC syllabus, because without knowing the syllabus, you can't prepare your mind what you have to study, what you have to discuss with yourself, what you have to go through for the examination. The syllabus is the soul of any exam. Knowing the syllabus is the foremost thing to do before you go through the books. The UPSC has provided the syllabus for civil service preliminary and main examination in an elaborate manner. Aspirants should understood and follow the syllabus for UPSC civil service examination. Knowing the syllabus will help you to choose relevant study material, prioritize the subject, etc. It is not important how much you study a day, but important is you must study, sitting your and setting your daily goals. These daily goals will lead you to your main goal, that is UPSC or any other civil service examination cracking. So, point number four here, we have a newspaper reading, current affairs for IAS. That is around which the UPSC exam revolves around. The newspapers are the most important aspect of the IAS exam. If you do not read the daily newspaper or follow the daily news for the IAS exam, you cannot hope to clear this exam. You have to go through the syllabus thoroughly, stick to syllabus, and keep limited study material. That will help you a lot. In next session, we are going to discuss strategies for preliminary examination and main examinations. Also, we will be taking a session for syllabus discussion, which will help you guys, my dear friends. So, the question is asked in the civil service exams are directly or indirectly connected with current affairs. Hence, it is very important to follow the relevant news items in your daily newspaper. Here, the smartness workers. Question now the point number 5 we are going to discuss is the choosing optional. The routine, the optional subjects account is for 500 marks in the UPSC final tally. Hence, you should choose an optional subject wisely and after a thorough think through the pros and cons of the subjects you have in mind. Some of the factors to keep in mind before selecting an optional are interest in the subject, prior knowledge in it, academic background, overlap with the GS papers, availability of coaching, and availability of study material. This optional subject is, we can say, backbone of your civil service rankings. Choose wisely because here only the general information can't work. You need a diverse information for this subject, and hence we can say it's the backbone of your civil service ranking. Point number 6 we going to discuss here is NCRTs. Their NCRT is the base of UPSC preparation. Without having knowledge, without having the basic knowledge of NCRTs, you can't get through the syllabus of IAS or any other civil service examination. The NCRT textbooks from class 6 to 12 play a very significant role in IAS exam preparation. Aspirants can get basic concepts and theories from NCRT textbooks. These books provide the information well coherently. Moreover, they are reliable too, as the source is the government itself. In the previous year, UPSC has asked questions directly from NCRT textbooks. So you can just rate it how much we need to focus on these NCRT books as a base of UPSC preparations. So NCRTs are undoubtedly the best books to begin your IAS preparation with. Apart from the NCRTs, you should also follow a few other advanced textbooks. So basic here is that we have to start from the base. The base comprises of the NCRT textbook compilation, which you have to go through in the startings. Now, the point number 7 is making notes. It's helpful to make short notes during UPSC preparation. Since the UPSC syllabus is very vast, it helps to keep track on the portions covered and also serves as a ready reckoner for revision. You can have separate files or notebooks for separate subjects. Files are prepared by many since they help adding notes to a topic easier. This is especially help in the case of adding current affairs related news to a particular topic. And these may help you for easy revision. Notes making is important. So after preparation, whenever you are going for revision, these notes will help you for easy revision, thus making it very important. Dear friends, point number 8, answer writing practice. The IAS exam papers are descriptive in nature. Mainly the main exam papers. It is mainly about testing your analytical, critical, and communicative abilities. It demands you to think with conceptual clarity and organize your views, perceptions, and thoughts in a flawless manner. Another big thing to be kept in the mind is the time and space constraints in the answer booklet. Because you have to attempt at least 10 to 15 questions and you have a limited time of at least 3 hours. You have to practice a lot. So keep practicing. That will help you in writing main examinations. Therefore, candidates have to answer the questions quickly and effectively and in minimum words. This is not possible without educate answer writing practice. Point number 9, solving previous year UPSC question papers. So, dear friends, previous question papers are the most reliable source of UPSC pattern, difficulty level, and question type. You can judge the trend in the UPSC exam paper easily. It will also help you understand which areas are the most important in a particular subject. Lastly, it's a good source of self assessment in your IAS preparation. Tip number 10, mock test series. Self assessment is an essential part of UPSC preparation. It can help civil service aspirants in realizing and learning from mistakes, shaping what approach they need to follow in continuing the preparation and identifying strengths and weaknesses. It's highly recommended to join mock test series, especially if you are preparing from home. This will help you to assess yourself and help your future. Point number 11, important government resources. Your ultimate aim when you are taking the IAS exam is to work for the Indian government. Naturally, there are many government sources you can rely on during your preparation. Government websites like the PIBs, PRs, and national television programs featured on the Rajya Sabha TV are very helpful. Point number 12 is the revision. Revision is very important when you are facing an exam as tough as the UPSC exam. Since the UPSC syllabus is vast and diverse, covering multifarious subjects, it is natural to forget things that you hard studied later. To avoid this, timely revision is a must. Point number 13 is UPSC interview. As mentioned before, the final stage in the UPSC exam process is the UPSC interview, UPSC interview or personality test. This is an important stage in the process, and here it is something more than academics that will help you. That is why it is known as a personality test. Here it is not that they are going to check your knowledge, ability, but they are going to check your personality, how you are going to deal with the situation. You will be assessed on qualities such as diplomatic skills, communication skills, presence of mind, reaction to stress, etc. You will also be asked questions about your interests, hobbies, education, and work experience. If any, so you have to brush up on these aspects. Point number 14 is the relevant magazines. Magazines like Yojana, Kurukshetra, Economic and Political Weekly, etc. are very important for the IAS exam. They contain important information on topics like polity, governance, agriculture, economy, etc. You can get a gist of the Yojana, Kurukshetra, and EPW magazines. So, the last point here, tip number 15, stay positive. The most important aspect of the entire UPSC journey is to stay positive. There are times when it can get quite overwhelming and you will feel depressed. Remove negative thoughts from your head and work on. So, guys, with these 15 points, I wish all of you the best of luck. Start your preparations for the UPSC CSE examinations. We have here some questions that are frequently asked to the Google. That the myth we have in our mind that the most toughest exam in India. So we are going to here to answer some questions. So question number one we have, can I prepare for UPSC at home? So dear friends, the answer is yes, you can. If you take the right steps towards IAS preparation with online sources and strategy available, you can easily prepare for the IAS exam at home with focus and dedication and the right guidance. You can clear the IAS exam. Yes, it will take some time, but your consistency will definitely help you in achieving and qualifying this examination with a good rank. Question number two, we have how to prepare for IAS at home. So we have mentioned some steps here that will help you if you are preparing IAS from home at home. So understand the UPSC pattern and procedure first. Go through the UPSC syllabus thoroughly. Start reading a few books and watch video lectures online for a few basic subjects like polity, history, geography, etc. Read a newspaper regularly. Chat out a preparation timetable and follow it strictly. Enroll for a good test series and get answers writing practice. Question number three we have is 1 year enough for IAS preparation? Yes, my dear friends, 1 year is sufficient for IAS preparation if you prepare diligently. Question number four, how can I start my IAS preparation during graduation? Dear friends, you can start your IAS preparations during graduation itself. All you must do is go through the syllabus and chart out a study plan for IAS or UPSC. Starting early has many advantages. You will have age on your side since the IAS age limit will be far away. Also, being young and still a student, you would be in touch with academics, giving you an edge over older competitors. Also, being in college, you can make use of your college library for the preparation and make sure you take part in college fests and events, as this experience will help you develop a well-rounded personality and also make you for your lack of work experience in case you clear the exam right after your graduation. Question number five regarding this, how to prepare for IAS exam after 12th? If you are starting your preparation after 12th, you have the advantage of choosing a subject for graduation that will suit your IAS preparation. You can opt for graduation in subjects like political science, history, or sociology, subjects that will help you cover the UPSC syllabus in a better way. This way, you can easily combine your graduation studies and IAS preparation. Also, you have enough time to hone your soft skills like communication skills and also develop a good hobby, both of which would aid you in the interview stage. Question number six we have, how to prepare for IAS while doing engineering. Many candidates have cleared the IAS exam preparing for it while they were engineering students. Even though it can get hectic, it is not impossible. With a full-fledged plan and the correct guidance, it is possible to crack the toughest exam in India even while in engineering college. So guys and my dear friends, concluding this video here, I wish all of you a very best of luck. So keep going, keep preparing, and you will get your goal definitely. Thank you.